guys, I introduced to you the 31st giveaway that we've ever done, and it is this one-of-one, insane-looking, insanely fast GTR. And it's going to one of you guys plus $25,000 who buys anything at the website, Cboystv.com, and every $5 that you spend gets you an automatic entry to win this insane vehicle. So we'll start with the obvious, and that's the aesthetics of it. This is a Veris Kamikaze wide body kit on it, straight from Japan, extremely rare, extremely hard to get. It's got carbon fiber everywhere, from the front splitter to the hood to the side skirt. And my favorite part of it is this carbon fiber rear wing that looks like an absolute park bench on it. When you have 1200 horsepower, you can have a wing like this. That brings me to the next part, the 1200 horsepower aspect of it. The motor's fully built, massive turbos on it, built transmission to handle the 1200 horsepower. And this is hands down the most fun vehicle I've ever driven. Moving on to the inside, you can't have a street legal race car without a race car interior on it. So we've got the powder coated red roll bar to match the red racing bride seats and the carbon fiber steering wheel up here. And then all of this is paint, not wrap, and the car is absolutely perfect. There isn't a single flaw with it. It's gonna be one of you guys with the $25,000. So head on over to Cboystv.com. We got a brand new merch drop, so there should be something on the website for everybody. We just appreciate you guys supporting us, and we're excited to see who wins this car because it's absolutely insane.
Damn, dude, this thing is fly.
We love mini trucks.
Yes, we do. All right, so our boy Glenn Jamino over here went and picked up this new mini truck for us. We have a ton of mini trucks, but we don't have a mini truck like this.
This is such a good find, dude. Like such a good Facebook Marketplace find.
Start it up. Let's see how she sounds. So, oh, so it's stock.
Like yeah.
It's like a vacuum.
Sounds like a mini truck.
So we have the red mini truck, obviously Sexy Red, the world famous Sexy Red, that matches this shop with the red shipping containers, and then we had to get a blue one to match the farm. So it's wide, man. Ben doesn't have to worry about tipping this one. Maybe this will be our drift build.
I'm really happy about it, but I can't tell if it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen or the most beautiful.
For some reason, it kind of reminds me of like a minivan.
What if you call this thing Cardi B?
Yeah, Cardi B for short, Cardi Blue.
You can't just name stuff. You have to wait and see what, name comes from it. Like, it's got to be a fitting name. You can't just go around and be like, hey, Grant, we're going to call you Ken from now on. It's got to just happen, you know?
It's got to earn it first.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Ken earned his name.
How?
Well, he had a shitty first name, so we changed it to Ken.
Alright guys, so the reason that we originally bought the wide body mini truck is we had this project in mind and it had to have the perfect mini truck to do so, and that is building the Harley Davidson version of our Hayabusa swap mini truck. So taking the motor out of this chopper and putting it into this mini truck, so it's gonna sound like a Harley but look like a mini truck.
What do you think, Gab? How do you feel this will go? You know, it's a Harley, so maybe is that easier than a crotch rocket?
Now that I've got experience putting a motorcycle engine in a mini truck, it should be pretty easy.
All right,
You know,
should probably walk through the park for Gab.
we'll see. We'll see about that.
Also, I got a license plate for it. Seems only fitting.
Dude, that is funny.
The DMV was real confused when I ordered this. I said, yeah, I'd like to do a mini hog, and she looked at me up and down and said, sounds about right. All right, let the build commence. All right, first step, dropping the motor out of the mini truck.
All right, so the bed of the truck is all undone, so now we gotta remove it.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. We can hit it with some touch-up paint.
Oh, fuck.
Man, they got this thing mounted on there. Should we just give her the beans?
You guys weren't? I was giving her the beans.
What were you giving it before?
Were you just holding it? No wonder we can't get this thing off. Let's go, baby.
Okay, the box is off. Now the engine is ready to come out.
There's a little bit of a number on the side here, eh?
It's all right.
This thing just had a fresh paint job on it, too.
That's it. Easiest engine removal of my life.
That's a hog right there.
Here we are. Not much left of the old chopper. Thank God. I hate this thing. I hate it.
All right, the motor's out of the chopper. So we actually switched the belt drive to a chain drive because anytime we've ever done anything with a motorcycle that has a belt drive, it always gives us problems. So we're just avoiding that problem and we just went straight to a chain drive. So that should be good there. And then we also made this bracket on the bottom here. So it should just be able to mount into the mini truck on its own bracket system. So then if the motor ends up blowing up down the road, we can just drop it off on this bracket and then replace the motor. We're starting to learn how to build things to break and then fix them easier because 90% of the things that we've built are broken right now.
It's inevitable.
It is inevitable. We heard another wrench over there just to work on broken stuff. So the motor is ready to go in and along with the rear end axles. So this axle is actually out of a sprint car, but it's got the disc brakes on it, the sprocket for the chain drive, and then it'll go just like this. She's gonna be sitting low in there. We figured out what happens when it isn't. All right, we got some new wheels for it to replace it with some chromies. I feel like you can't have a Harley truck without having some chrome wheels on it. So we're gonna throw these wheels on, and then Gavin Big Wrench finished up the rear end, the axle on this thing.
Can we just take a look at this suspension? Like this is insane, but just like the fabrication that went in to make this work is truly a work of art.
We were talking to Gavin and we were like, dude, it's crazy that you guys were able to just like kind of make this work. And he was like, dude, we're just figuring out how to make this work the best that we can.
Going as we go.
That is looking proper already. You know, like, why don't you like them?
It's not really a big chrome guy, you know?
Bro, you can't have a Harley mini truck and not have chrome wheels.
If you're doing a Harley or a chopper swap mini truck, you need chrome to match it. Like, look at this. Matches the motor and the pipes. It's so good. There's a time and a place for chrome, and there's a time and a place for black wheels, gold wheels, white wheels, red wheels. Not so much, but
gold donked out wheels.
yeah.
You can't never go wrong with gold wheels. We get that straight.
So Ev, what's your opinion on Dalton, our filmer's truck then?
I think it fits his personality.
What's going on with you two? You two don't really seem to get along that well, do you?
Well, I don't know. He's always just like kind of weirding me out.
They just bicker the entire day. Fuck you. Evan and our cameraman have beef.
Perfect person to not get along with is the guy that follows you around all day long.
It's just the way he looks at me.
All right, is she ready to start up? Yes, sir. Is just hard mounted. There's no rubber bushings anywhere. So when the motor shakes, the entire truck shakes. It's going to be a very raw driving experience. All right, well, we gotta throw a chain on it and then she's ready for the first test drive. Make sure that she works. All right, she's ready for the first test drive. Let's see how this goes.
You sure you don't want me to do it?
You want to ride passenger?
Yeah, I suppose.
God, that is still so bizarre.
Why are you smoking so much?
It's supposed to be smoking?
No, we're leaking oil now too.
Wow, that first test drive didn't go very well.
I dumped a bunch more oil in there earlier. I wonder if it was too much.
How much? Did you fill her full? All right, these are the bugs we had to work out before we put the box back on it.
Yo, 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 little break in today's video to thank DraftKings for supporting the channel and sponsoring today's video. Whether you're cheering on your favorite team or you just love the thrill of college football, you're gonna wanna listen to this. Right now, new customers who bet just $5 will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's something we can all celebrate. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use our promo code Cboystv and the crown is yours. Stay in the action and use your $200 in bonus bets to bet anytime touchdowns on DraftKings. DraftKings is the place to bet touchdowns. And if sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry, you can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have a shot to win cash prizes. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app today, use our promo code Cboystv, and any new customers who bet just $5 on any wager will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Again, that's code Cboystv. Thank you so much, DraftKings, for sponsoring the video, and let's get back to it.
All right, we're back in action. There was an oil line that was a little too low and it was putting oil into the head. She was getting way too much oil. We rerouted the oil line and now she should be good. Seems to be good.
This thing sounds insane.
2 months in the making. Feels good to see this thing driving under its own power. What's crazy is this has around 80 horsepower less than our Hayabusa swap mini truck. Dude, we're getting no traction, baby! But you gotta keep in mind power to weight. 120 in this light of a vehicle is actually a lot.
I didn't think I could like the sound of a mini truck more than the Hayabusa, but I think I like this more.
Yeah, this is manly.
That sounds so ridiculous.
It sounds so good. The wheels, just look at the whole body is just shaking.
Does it sound ridiculous?
Yes. It sounds better than the Hayabusa, honestly. It's like, it sounds manly.
Good, good. It's one of those things, your eyes and ears are playing tricks on you.
All right, guys, we're getting down to the end of this build. Next, we want to throw on the box, but before we do that, we're gonna have to cut a hole in it to make the new motor fit.
Yeah, that shouldn't be going anywhere. Make sure it's on. All right, so when we were building the mini truck, we wanted to obviously replicate what a Harley should look like. You got the chrome, and second, arguably most important on a Harley, you got the flames. So we got some flame decals made that we're gonna go ahead and throw onto the mini truck. It's hard to say if this is gonna make it Cheeto. Obviously, Evan's gonna think that this is Cheeto, but it only makes sense.
Is this like a custom decal, the Mini Hog?
I guess that's the mascot for it.
Kind of looks like Evan.
Does look like Evan.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. Flamed up, boy! Dude, those look good. Doesn't it look like Evan?
Yes, it does. Look.
Just pissed off. Oh!
So proper.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Mini Hog. Oh my gosh. I've never been so happy for just the chain to fall off. I thought for sure I broke something worse.
Dude, you went straight into the burnouts. This guy has no chill. No chill.
Dude, I'd rather break it now than at Sturgis.
That's true.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd like to at least make this Sturgis.
That's the goal. We're bringing this thing to the world's largest motorcycle meetup, and that's Sturgis, South Dakota. If she makes it. Okay, we got the chain put back on. Should be good. Let's try that again.
Let's save the burnouts for Sturgis, okay?
I'm gonna just drive it easy.
Stop.
What the? Look at this guy.
Pump the gas 5 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then hit the key.
Okay, here we go. All right, quick, let's go before this breaks.
Almost went down.
Turns out it's just a highway cruiser.
That it's running. Not that I didn't have faith in it, it's just we were off to a very rough start.
Rough start.
Very happy to see that it's still going strong because we've got a lot of plans with it. We're loading this thing up and every other motorcycle that we own, and we're going to Sturgis, South Dakota, the biggest motorcycle meetup, biggest Harley meetup in the world. And we're taking our mini truck there. Hopefully it doesn't break down in front of 500,000 other motorcyclists.
You don't think they'd come in to help?
I don't think they would help us push it off the road. Granted, it does have more of like a Harley vibe to it. It's not a Harley motor, but it's close enough. I know that they don't like crotch rockets, so we'll see how the other mini truck gets treated down there, but this thing has at least got flames.
Can you imagine having to drive a crotch rocket in Sturgis?
That's what Evan's gonna be riding.
Sturgis.
Sturgis, baby.
Unbelievable, the scenery, the women, the bikes.
It's a lot to take in. All right, so Sturgis, South Dakota, one of the biggest motorcycle meetups in the world. Most of the bikes here are Harleys. So we brought with the Scootski, the moped, built jet ski over here. This is gonna be a great rig. The sidecar motorcycle that we bought to mob around town with Grandpa Ron. The Harley Street Glide that once was a snow glide and then we converted it back to a street glide. We're not sure who's gonna be riding this one because we're not entirely sure what the structural capabilities of this are. After riding it in the mountains, might be a little sketchy. And then over here, I think this was our 4th off-road R6. Last time we drove this was in the sand dunes. We'll see how people like seeing a crotch rocket on the street.
Dude, whoever's riding this is gonna get bullied.
I think it's gonna be Evan. I don't think anybody else can be riding an off-road R6 but Evan.
And the other thing, Evan was complaining and griping the whole way here. He doesn't want to be here. He's referring to Sturgis as Cheeto Fest.
Of course he is.
Well, Ev, have you changed your tone after seeing what it looks like?
No.
Still think it's Cheeto?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
What about this is Cheeto?
Because I don't really get the point.
What do you mean what the point? You love riding motorcycles. All these people love riding motorcycles.
Like, I like actually riding, not just like cruising up and down 20 miles an hour in front of everyone, flexing your black Harley.
I am a little bit worried about what the perception is going to be to the mini trucks. They're either going to think it's cool or they're going to be pissed off. And if I know one thing about Harley riders, I mean, just looking at their faces riding around here, it's like you have to be pissed off. Like, oh, no one looks like they're having fun. They're just like,
hey, that's a good point. Nobody wants to be here, so Ev's just trying to fit in.
Right.
This is really the moment of truth. We built this thing strictly for Sturgis, so yeah, we're kind of laying it all on the line here. Dude, I'm excited. I'm really excited excited. This is our first time ever coming to Sturgis. I think the goal for this trip is just immerse ourselves into the Sturgis culture, cruise around, have a good time, and probably get into something.
So obviously the Harley mini truck is the star of the show today, but do not sleep on that this is a turbo Hayabusa swapped mini truck. Custom sexy red paint job, dude. Look at this thing.
All right, boys, let's run it.
Let's get these hogs on the road.
And you're riding a jet ski moped. I don't think you can say that. I feel like I'm living a fever dream right now, looking back and seeing the lineup and the boys, dude. Yeah! Dude, the reactions are so funny.
Let the looks begin.
Dude, I haven't driven this thing before. It's freaking awesome.
Dude, I love this thing. All right, we're rolling into Sturgis. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
You like the guy riding it?
Huh?
You think he's cute?
I think it's awesome.
The video's all over camera. Of course she was. Thank you. I feel like we kind of stick out like sore thumbs right now. We look like tourists because we're not wearing Harley gear and proper hog riding apparel. So you gotta find a spot to pull over and get it out. Oh no. I didn't push! What's wrong? We're not moving! We're not moving! We're breaking down! I don't know what happened! Oh my god. My worst nightmare. Breaking down on the strip. Not the look you want. What the heck happened now? It wasn't going. Oh wow.
It's not working, but everyone's still loving it.
What's it made out of? Volkswagen? Daihatsu mini truck.
Really?
Yeah, one of the best trucks ever made.
Yeah. It's different, that's for sure.
Hey, we'll take that. Well, I guess this is where the wagon broke down, so we might as well just go and find some leathers from here. Seems like good enough of a spot as any.
Oh, Ken. I
Yeah.
think you just aged yourself 10 years.
I feel like all my joints just started hurting.
Ken, let's get you some tassels for your mini.
No. Evan?
We need to get you some tassels.
No.
You need them, dude. You need them.
Nope. Nope.
When you get back, Ken, you can take the tassels back to the room with you. Do whatever you'd please with those tassels. They don't have to stay on the bike all the time.
Yeah, Evan might be sneaking into your room tonight.
No. It's important to start with the base layer, so I figured you could probably run these.
Those look like a couple sizes too small, buddy.
Who's rocking the skull cap?
Yes.
Yeah. How do I look? That goes hard.
All right, I'll run it.
You need chaps.
Holy shit, no.
What size do you get?
Probably XL. We're either doing chaps or we're doing the tassels. We're not doing both.
No. You have to have both.
The chaps are for you. The tassels are for the scoot ski.
Nope, we're not doing both.
Can't be having tassels without wearing chaps.
And also, what's the point of chaps without the tassels? They go hand in hand.
Ev, we're doing one or the other. We're not doing both.
Get a little leather on you, you get so spicy.
We good?
They'll be good enough.
There we go. That's the attitude we like to hear.
Evan, how much we gotta pay you to buy one?
Not happening.
For some reason, I now feel like I stick out more.
I feel like an idiot wearing leather chaps.
Ken, everyone here is wearing leather chaps.
I haven't seen a single person.
And you're lucky. You got to wear the chaps. Everyone else wanted to wear them, but only one person can wear
Look
them.
around. There isn't a single person wearing leather chaps here.
I think we need to get Evan some gear and a beer.
They know the rules.
Dude, Evan, he's not, and being pissed off here is good, but he's like more mad than anyone else here.
Well, they love that we're kitted out now.
Backyard Plumbing Co. Look at this thing.
This thing is insane, dude.
Boy, so sick to see this in person.
Whoever rides it today, you just gotta be gentle on the throttle.
I think Evan's looking at it kind of funny.
This is a heck of a hog.
You might want to move your mini truck so you'll probably run them
I
over.
was kind of thinking that.
I'm just glad to finally see you smiling, Ev. He's happy. Okay.
This is a much more at-home environment out here. Out in the hills and the dirt. I like this.
Yeah,
Not a Harley in sight. So Ethan built this thing from the ground up. One of the best fabricators, along with Gavin.
He's got me beat, man. No doubt.
Yeah, but this is a crazy rig. You don't have any emotional connections to this, do you?
No, not at all. I didn't spend 1,000 hours building it or anything.
I know how you feel.
How do you feel about the rev limiter?
The rev limiter's fine as long as he's not too aggressive on it.
Oh, you can be aggressive on it.
You might have the wrong guy on the bike. He broke it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I f***ing broke it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was the drive shaft braking.
That was actually unbelievable how fast he made
That
work
might
of
have been
that.
a new record, dude.
Nice job, Ev. New record.
Dude. I apologize.
You're good.
You want to go wreck my R6?
Yes. I thought he was gonna blow the motor, not break the drive shaft. That's insane. He just rode it from there to there.
The dude's got a gift.
Anything he touches just breaks.
All right, we got this hill climb right outside camp over there. There's these massive divots pretty much the entire way up there. Lands it in like shelves to keep going, but R6 has got it. Dude, light work for the R6. What people don't know about the R6s is they're actually meant to go off-road. Yamaha just has been marketing them wrong the entire time.
Yeah, that was solid. This thing jumps well.
It jumps better than you would think.
I cut neutral.
The limiter sounded like. Believe it or not, I even considered second gear. I was like, nah.
Why would you start now?
I think this is screaming your name, Ev.
He finally found some leather he's excited about.
You want to see you in the mirror?
No, I trust you guys.
2 crisp $100 bills.
Ken, what do you think? You gonna buy this forever or what?
If you do 2, you gotta do 50 on it.
Ev wasn't having the leathers at first. Came around to it though, and I'm happy to see it.
Just a bougie guy. Oh, I don't know if you really need it, Ken. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, too late.
The mom's back here looking at him.
Oh, I believe it. You looking at? Are you at him?
A cowboy hat.
Oh! Do you know this guy?
What is he on TikTok or something? No, I don't. That
It's real fake.
It was $2,500 though. Is that a bad deal?
It's a horrible deal. Take it the fuck off. Got a girlfriend, she'd like that.
He doesn't have a girlfriend.
I don't.
Looking for one though.
Single?
Bye, Big Ken.
All right, so this is our boy Jackson. He's a wheelie god on the Harley. pretty crazy to wheelie a Harley, and he gets more than 12 o'clock, no handers.
Is your fender missing because of the wheelies?
Yeah. We scraped the seat this morning.
I'm so excited to watch you throw down.
What do you think, Cheeto boy?
Pretty lit.
All right, dog. Let's get it. Put on a show.
Let's do it.
So close. The no-hander, dude. Did you not see those bumps?
You can do them over bumps. You just have to really lock it in. Because that's like doof, doof, doof.
I thought you were going down. That scared me.
Makes me want to get a stunt bike.
So this is the moment of truth. We're gonna see if the Harley mini truck can swing around and do some donuts. We saw that it doesn't do the best burnouts, as we found out in the garage right after we built it, but hopefully once you get the tires spinning, she can spin around at least a little bit and not end up on its side.
$5 it ends up on its side?
You think so? I mean, I try not to. Really not confident in this thing. This might be the last thing she does all weekend.
Yeah.
I don't see this driving away from this.
She didn't want it.
Did not want it at all.
Honestly, I'm proud of you for stopping before you broke something.
I know, I didn't want to, but we got some kinks to work out on the mini hog. Pretty sweet that it made it this far at least, and we were able to do what we were able to do with it, but hopefully we'll be doing some burnouts when our drift track is done.
Should I do it?
Oh boy.
Are we sure this is smart?
No, not at all. Not at all. But it'll definitely be entertaining. Remember to shift.
And this is Cheeto Fest, all he wants, but you know he's smiling underneath that helmet right now.
For sure.
Coolest part of Sturgis right here.
This is so electric, dude. Let's go, dude. Even got Ev smiling. That's it for the video. This thing was an absolute movie. This is the first video that you've watched. Subscribe. We make videos every single Thursday, and we'll see you next week.